The air is heavy with a purple scent, wondering where the lucky moments went. I'm living in a temporary tent beneath the weight of every dark event.
The horizon's flickering with silver fire, feeding on the hunger and the deep desire. I'm reaching for a pitch that's getting higher, until I both become a weary liar.
The pressure's building in the quiet room, chasing out the shadows in the heavy gloom, watching every hidden flower bloom. I can hear the distant thunder roll, deep within the center of the weary soul, giving up the struggle for the control, in a world that's never truly whole. Oh, this distant thunder, loud and deep, waking up the secrets that we meant to keep.
The birds are silent in the cedar tree, a warning that was meant for you and me. I'm finally as restless as the sea, and finally as beautiful and free.
The lightning's tracing out a jagged map, closing up the wide and the lonely gap. I'm falling for the beautiful and trapped, with a thunderous and a sudden clap. The pressure's building in the quiet room, chasing out the shadows in the heavy gloom, watching every hidden flower bloom. I can hear the distant thunder roll, deep within the center of the weary soul, giving up the struggle for the control, in a world that's never truly whole. chewed the medicine of the morning sun, feeling like the race has just begun. I'm looking for the things that we've undone, underneath the weight of every ton.
The tea is steeping in a rusted pot, giving me everything that I have got. The logic of the universe is hot,
in a world that is a tangled knot. It's a flavor that you can't quite define, a mixture of the water and the wine, crossing every crooked, jagged line. Chewing on a bitter leaf today, watching all the sweetness fade away. It doesn't matter what the preachers say, we have found a harder kind of way. Oh, this bitter leaf, sharp and green, the most honest thing I've ever seen.
I'll plant the seeds inside the stony ground,
Searching for a resonance I found.
the silence is the only holy sound.
In the kingdom where we are uncrowned, the thorns are hiding in the velvet rose.
That's just the way the garden always grows.
Everybody reaps and everybody sows, but nobody really truly knows. It's a flavor that you can't quite define, a mixture of the water and the wine, crossing every crooked, jagged line. Chewing on a bitter leaf today, watching all the sweetness fade away. It doesn't matter what the preachers say, we have found a harder kind of way. The truth is heavy on the weary tongue, like a song that's never quite been sung. We're hanging on the ladder's bottom rung, feeling old while looking very young.
Bite.
Green, truth, leaf. Chewing on a bitter leaf today, watching all the sweetness fade away. It doesn't matter what the preachers say, we have found a harder kind of way. Oh, this bitter leaf, sharp and green, the most honest thing I've ever seen. Spit it out, without a doubt. Spit it out, without a doubt. Spit it out, without a doubt. The attic light is slicing through the dark, highlighting every tiny floating spark. I'm tracing every ancient weathered mark left by the ghosts upon this cedar bark.
It's like a galaxy inside a room, dispelling every heavy trace of gloom.
We're watching every hidden flower bloom beneath the weaving of a cosmic loom.
Particles of memory
In the air, turn something rich and rare,
a shimmering that's
following us everywhere. Covered in a layer of silver dust, in a world of silicone and rust, finding something we can finally trust before the iron turns into a crust. Oh, this silver dust is all we own, a little bit of light that we have sown.
I'll wipe the surface of the old guitar and see the reflection of a distant star. It doesn't matter where or who we are when we have traveled
several centuries and far. The air is thick with everything we've said, feeding all the hunger that was never fed. I'm following the silver shining thread through the very place where all the spirits tread.
Particles of memory in the air,
turning into something rich and rare, a shimmering that's following us everywhere. Covered in a layer of silver dust, in a world of silicone and rust, finding something we can finally trust before the iron turns into a crust.
There's a life inside this quiet death,
the weightless kind of wisdom and a wealth
that's better for the spirit and the health.
Silver, sparkle, dust, trust, covered in a layer of silver dust, in a world of silicone and rust, finding something we can finally trust before the iron turns into a crust. Oh, this silver dust is all we own, a little bit of light that we have sown. Let it shine, yours and mine. Black as the midnight in a porcelain cup, the only reason that I'm waking up. A bitter kick to start the weary soul, giving me back a little bit of control.
Steam is rising in a rhythmic swirl, like a secret message to the modern world. I take it strong without the cream or grain, to wash away the foggy, heavy brain.
Energy is jumping through the weary veins, breaking all the lethargy and all the chains. The sunrise is a fire that the heart sustains, drinking that wild coffee, dark and deep, waking up the promises we failed to keep.
The mountain of the morning
isn't quite so steep when we have found the rhythm that we need to read.
Oh, there's a wild coffee,
organic and so bold, the only story that has never quite been told.
The grind is noisy but the taste is fine, a liquid gold is better than the wine. I'll meet you where the shadows start to thin, and let the celebration of the day begin.
The aromas floating through the open hall, like a magic potion or a siren call. I'm shaking off the dust of every dream and floating on a caffeinated golden stream. Energy is jumping through the weary veins, breaking all the lethargy and all the chains. The sunrise is a fire that the heart sustains, drinking that wild coffee, dark and deep, waking up of the promises we fail to keep.
The mountain of the morning
Isn't quite so steep when we have found the rhythm that we need to reach. For the broken hearted, keep the engine running once the day has started. We aren't finished and we aren't yet departed on this journey that is beautifully charted. Chug it, feel it. Brewing, doing coffee. Drinking that wild coffee, dark and deep, dark and deep. Waking up the promises we fail to keep. The mountain of the morning isn't quite so steep when we have found the rhythm that we need to reap. Oh, this wild coffee, organic and so bold, the only story that has never quite been told. Bottoms up, fill the cup. Bottoms up. Skyscrapers are reaching for the grace above the noise of this frantic place. I'm looking for a sanctuary space to wash away the worry from my face.
The suburb rumbles like a rhythmic choir, feeding on the electric holy fire. I'm reaching for a pitch that's getting higher until I both become a weary liar.
Looking up at the electric sky, searching for the how and for the why. In the middle of a beautiful lie, whispering a neon prayer tonight underneath the artificial light. Wrong and right. In the neon prayer we are gold, a secret that the daylight can't behold.
The traffic lights are blinking red and green, like a message that has never been seen. I'm living in the spaces in between the dirty static and the holy clean.
The concrete's humming with a secret code, mapping out every lonely dusty road. I'm trying to unload the heavy load before the entire universe explodes. Looking up at the electric sky, searching for the how and for the why. In the middle of a beautiful lie, whispering a neon prayer tonight underneath the artificial light. Everything is blurry and it's bright, dancing on the edge of wrong and right. Amen. Whispering a neon prayer tonight underneath the artificial light. Everything is blurry and it's bright, dancing on the edge of wrong and right. In the neon prayer we all go, a secret that the daylight can't behold. City lights, holy night. City lights. Yeah. The salt is heavy on the morning breeze, whistling through the prehistoric trees. I'm dropping all my worries to my knees and letting go of all the yes and please.
Beneath the surface where the light is dim, I'm learning how to sink in, how to swim beyond the boundary and beyond the rim of every narrow psychological whim.
The tide is pulling at the heavy sand, drawing us away from all the land into a rhythm we don't understand. Listen to the deep ocean hum tonight, far beneath the reach of human sight. Everything is heavy and is right, wrapped within a blanket made of white. In the ocean hum, the soul is still, moving with a giant ancient will.
The whales are singing in a secret key, a frequency that's meant for you and me. I'm finally as restless as the sea, and finally as beautiful and free.
The corals growing in a silent dance, a product of a supernatural chance. I'm giving up the struggle for the glance and entering a deep and bluish trance.
The tide is pulling at the heavy sand, drawing us away from all the land into a rhythm we don't understand. Listen to the deep ocean hum tonight, far beneath the reach of human sight. Everything is heavy and is right, wrapped within a blanket made of white. The pressure's building in the quiet deep, secrets that the giant waters keep. The mountains of the valley are too steep, but the harvest is for us to finally reap. Deep blue. Listen to the deep ocean hum tonight, far beneath the reach of human sight. Everything is heavy and it's right, wrapped within a blanket made of white. In the ocean hum, the soul is still, moving with a giant ancient
cheeks are glowing in the setting sun. The day is over and the work is done. I'm standing on the edge of the abyss, searching for a moment that I used to miss.
I shouted out a question to the stone and waited for the answer on my own. The granite walls are older than our name, but the way they listen is exactly the same.
The sound travels further than the eye can see, through the canyons of our shared history, returning like a ghost to set the spirit free. Listen to the canyon echo in the air, calling from the middle of a nowhere prayer. Every single secret that we chose to share is resonating in the hollow over there. Oh, this canyon echo, ancient and so wide, nowhere for the truth to ever truly hide.
The river's carving out a deeper path, a testament to nature and its holy wrath. I'm walking through the dust of yesterday, finding all the words we were afraid to say.
The stars are peeking through the narrow crack. There is no reason for us to be looking back. The vibration of the valley is a song that's been waiting for us to just come along. The sound travels further than the eye can see,
Through the canyons of our shared history,
returning like a ghost to set the spirit free. Listen to the canyon echo in the air, calling from the middle of a nowhere prayer. Every single secret that we chose to share is resonating in the hollow over there. Finally found in this cathedral where our destinies are bound. Hello, hello, deep below. Listen to the canyon echo in the air, calling from the middle of a nowhere prayer. Every single secret that we chose to share is resonating in the hollow over there. The sun is dipping low beneath the hill. Everything is remarkably still. I'm working with a gentle, patient will to find the void that I must finally fill.
the colors bleeding into orange and gold, the greatest story that was never told. I'm trading in the silver and the bold to keep away the bitter, biting cold.
The edge of the world is a burning line, a testament to everything divine. The stars are waiting for their turn to shine, chasing the fading horizon today, watching all the shadows turn to gray. It doesn't matter what the preachers say, we have found a better kind of way. Oh, this fading horizon, bright and wide, the spirit as our only tie.
I'll drive the car into the setting sun. The race is over and the work is done. I'm looking for the things that we've begun underneath the weight of every ton.
The sky is bruised with purple and with red, feeding all the hunger that was never fed. I'm following the silver shining thread to the very place where all the spirits tread. The edge of the world is a burning line, a testament to everything divine. The stars are waiting for their turn to shine, chasing the faded horizon today, watching all the shadows turn to gray. It doesn't matter what the preachers say, we have found a better kind of way. Don't let the darkness take away the sight of everything that's shimmering and bright. We've been through the battle and the fight, now everything is finally right. Fading, waiting, our story, horizon, chasing the fading horizon today, watching all the shadows turn to gray. It doesn't matter what the preachers say, we have found a better kind of way. Oh, this fading horizon, bright and wide, with the spirit as our only tie. Over the edge, into the ledge. Static electricity is in my skin. I don't know where the ending should begin. The texture of the evenings wearing thin, like a silken trap for the original sin.
I'm wired to the frequency of your heart, watching every neon signal start to spark. I'll play the heavy and the jagged part within this digital and neon piece of art. Voltage is climbing up the studio wall, waiting for the sudden and the rhythmic fall. Answered every urgent and electric call, wrapped inside this electric velvet night, conducting every flicker of the purple light. Everything is fuzzy and it's feeling right, holding on to something out of human sight. In the electric velvet, we are smooth and slow, feeding on the current that the speakers know. The copper wires are humming in the dark, leaving every bit of logic at the park. I'm a vessel for the glowing holy spark, leaving a permanent and luminous mark. Soft as a shadow on a CRT screen, the most beautiful thing that I have ever seen. I'm living in the spaces in between the dirty static and the supernatural clean. Voltage is climbing up the studio wall, waiting for the sudden and the rhythmic fall. Answered every urgent and electric call, wrapped inside this electric velvet night, conducting every flicker of the purple light.
The attic light is slicing through the dark, highlighting every tiny floating spark. I'm tracing every ancient weathered mark left by the ghost upon this cedar bark.
It's like a galaxy inside a room, dispelling every heavy trace of gloom.
We're watching every hidden flower bloom beneath the weaving of a cosmic loom. Particles of memory in the air, turning into something rich and rare, a shimmering that's following us everywhere. Covered in a layer of silver dust, in a world of silicone and rust, finding something we can finally trust before the iron turns into a crust. All this silver dust is all we own, a little bit of light that we have sown.
I wipe the surface of the old guitar and see the reflection of a distant star.
It doesn't matter where or who we are when we have traveled several centuries and far. The air is thick with everything we've said, feeding all the hunger that was never fed. I'm following the silver shining thread to the very place where all the spirits tread. Particles of memory in the air, turning into something rich and rare, a shimmering that's following us everywhere. Covered in a layer of silver dust, in a world of silicone and rust, finding something we can finally trust before the iron turns into a crust. Just a breath. There's a life inside this quiet death, a weightless kind of wisdom and a wealth that's better for the spirit and the head. Silver, sparkle, dust, trust, trust. Covered in a layer of silver dust, in a world of silicone and rust, finding something we can finally trust before the iron turns into a crust. Oh, this silver dust is all we own, a little bit of light that we have sown. Let it shine, yours and mine. The air is heavy with a purple scent. Wonder where the lucky moments went. I'm living in a temporary tent beneath the weight of every dark event.
The horizon's flickering with silver fire, feeding on the hunger and the deep desire. I'm reaching for a pitch that's getting higher, until I both become a weary liar.
The pressure's building in the quiet room, chasing out the shadows in the heavy gloom, watching every hidden flower bloom. I can hear the distant thunder roll deep within the center of the weary soul, giving up the struggle for the control in a world that's never truly whole. Oh, this distant thunder, loud and deep, waking up the secrets that we meant to keep.
The birds are silent in the cedar tree, a warning that was meant for you and me. I'm finally as restless as the sea, and finally as beautiful and free.
The lightning's tracing out a jagged map, closing up the wide and the lonely gap. I'm falling for the beautiful and trapped with the thunderous and the sudden clap. The pressure's building in the quiet room, chasing out the shadows and the heavy gloom, watching every hidden flower bloom. I can hear the distant thunder roll deep within the center of the weary soul, giving up the struggle for the control in a world that's never truly whole.
Crashing through the door,
I don't wanna be dry anymore.
the desert in my heart is craving for the poor.
Listen to the heavens start to roar.
Boom.
Doom, thunder. I can hear the distant thunder roll deep within the center of the weary soul, giving up the struggle for the control in a world that's never truly whole. Oh, this distant thunder, loud and deep, waking up the secrets that we meant to keep. It's coming closer. Let it over. Yeah. The pendulum is frozen in the air, a testament to every hollow prayer. I'm caught within a permanent glare, without a single minute left to spare.
The spring is snapped inside the brassy shell, a silent version of a ringing bell. I'm living in a chronological hell, with a story that I'm not allowed to tell.
Time is a circle that has turned to rust. Everything we built is turning into dust, beyond the boundary of the art and must. Living by a broken clock tonight, where the shadows never reach the light. Everything is wrong and everything is right in this frozen and a terrifying sight. Oh, this broken clock has no more hands to measure out the ocean and the sands.
I try to wind the engine with a key, but I am not the man I used to be. The logic of the universe is free from the gravity of you and gravity of me. The numbers on the face are fading faster, like a shadow that has finally been cast. I'm looking for the first and for the last
in the wreckage of the future and the past. Time is a circle that is turned to rust. Everything we built is turning into dust. Beyond the boundary of the art and must, living by a broken clock tonight, where the shadows never reach the light. Everything is wrong and everything is right in this frozen and a terrifying sight. What is a second? What is a year?
When you are standing remarkably near,
The silence is the only thing I hear.
filtering out the static
And the fear. Tick, tick, stop. Stop, stop, stop. Tick, tick, stop. Clock, clock, clock. Living by a broken clock tonight. Oh, the shadows never reach the light. Everything is wrong and everything is right in this frozen and a terrifying sight. Oh, this broken clock has no more hands to measure out the ocean and the sands. Endless noon,
come back soon.
You're standing on the other side of the line, waiting for a supernatural sign. I'm pouring out the water and the wine to see if our destinies entwine.
The bouncer is the ego in the mind, leaving all the kindness far behind.
I'm looking for the treasure I can find within the beautiful and the blind.
The barrier is soft against the hand, a border that we never truly planned.
Across the desert and the shifting sand, untie the velvet rope tonight. Step into the middle of the light. Everything is beautiful and right, wrapped within a blanket made of white. Behind the velvet rope, we are gold, a secret that the daylight can't behold.
I give the secret password to the heart, tearing every polished memory apart. I didn't know the finish from the start of this accidental and a holy art.
The music's thumping through the cedar floor. I don't need to wander anymore. I finally found the open, quiet door that I've been looking and craving for.
The barrier is soft against the hand,
a border that we never truly planned.
across the desert
and the shifting sand. Untie the velvet rope tonight. Step into the middle of the light. Everything is beautiful and right, wrapped within a blanket made of white. There is no crowd, just the two of us, quiet and proud, speaking the truths that aren't allowed beneath the silver and the heavy clouds. Soft, red, unsayed rope. Untie the velvet rope tonight. Step into the middle of the light. Everything is beautiful and right, wrapped within a blanket made of white. Behind the velvet rope, we are gold. A secret that the daylight can't behold. Come on in, where we begin. The salt is heavy on the morning breeze, whistling through the prehistoric trees. I'm dropping all my worries to my knees and letting go of all the yes and please.
Beneath the surface where the light is dim, I'm learning how to sink and how to swim, beyond the boundary and beyond the rim of every narrow psychological whim.
The tide is pulling at the heavy sand, drawing us away from all the land, into a rhythm we don't understand. Listen to the deep ocean hum tonight, far beneath the reach of human sight. Everything is heavy and it's right, wrapped within a blanket made of white. In the ocean hum, the soul is still moving with a giant ancient will.
The whales are singing in a secret key, a frequency that's meant for you and me. I'm finally as restless as the sea, and finally as beautiful and free.
The coral's growing in a silent dance, a product of a supernatural chance. I'm giving up the struggle for the glance and entering a deep and bluish trance. The tide is pulling at the heavy sand, drawing us away from all the land, into a rhythm we don't understand. Listen to the deep ocean hum tonight, far beneath the reach of human sight. Everything is heavy and it's right, wrapped within a blanket made of white. The precious building in the quiet deep, secrets that the giant waters keep. The mountains of the valley are too steep, but the harvest is for us to finally reap. Deep blue. Listen to the deep ocean hum tonight, far beneath the reach of human sight. Everything is heavy and it's right, Kettle whistles like a lonely train, calling out a name against the window pane. I feel a presence in the kitchen chair, a lingering of smoke within the morning air.
I'm pouring coffee for a phantom guest, trying to put the weary memories to rest. The hallway floorboards have a tale to tell of every heaven and of every hell.
We're haunted by the things we didn't do, tracing out the outline of a truth so blue. Daylight's breaking, but the dark is true. Living with the morning ghost today, watching all the colors slowly turn to gray. It doesn't matter what the preachers say, some spirits simply will not fade away.
Oh, this morning ghost,
a shadow on the floor, knocking on the lock of a forgotten door.
I find a hairpin by the bedside lamp. The air inside the room is feeling cold and damp. I'm running out of matches for the flame, while every mirror starts to look the same.
The garden's overgrown with weeds and vine, choking out the flowers that were yours and mine. I'm learning how to live inside the haunt and giving every specter what it seems to want. We're haunted by the things we didn't do, tracing out the outline of a truth so blue. The daylight's breaking, but the dark is true. Living with the morning ghost today, watching all the colors slowly turn to gray. It doesn't matter what the preachers say, some spirits simply will not fade away.
That you see,
It's just the reflection of what used to be.
release the attachment,
Set the soul free from the branches of this ancient dying tree. Spirits walking, silence talking, morning ghosts. Living with the morning ghost today, watching all the colors slowly turn to gray. It doesn't matter what the preachers say, some spirits simply will not fade away. Oh, this morning ghost, a shadow on the floor, knocking on the lock of a forgotten door. Walk with me quietly. Petals frozen in the porcelain vase, a ghostly memory of a summer chase. I'm tracing every line upon your face in this winter-stricken hollow place.
the fragrance lingers like a sharp regret, a melody that I haven't finished yet.
The sun is sinking like a heavy debt on every single promise that we made.
The ice is forming on the garden gate, leaving everything to silent fade.
We're arriving just a little late, breathing in the cold jasmine tonight, searching for a softer kind of light. Everything is beautiful and white, wrapped within a blanket made of spite. Oh, this cold jasmine, sharp and blue, the only thing that's left of me and you.
I found a shelter in the cedar grove, where the ancient weary spirits rove. I'm looking for the treasure that we hove deep inside the binary and the clove.
The perfume's biting like a winter wind, a testament to where the world has sinned. The logic of the universe is pinned to a fabric that is fine.